Hello everyone, welcome to Career Waves. Today we will study one more important topic of aptitude, that is time, speed and distance. So in this video I will give you the basic idea and some basic questions of time, speed and distance which are asked in the aptitude of all placement papers. So when we talk about time, speed and distance, it is nothing but distance is the product of time and speed. Time is the nothing but distance travel per unit speed, and speed is nothing but distance travel per unit time. So we can just focus on the three formulas, that is distance is equal to speed into time, then speed is equal to distance upon time, time is equal to distance upon speed. These three formulas, remember it by heart. You will use these three formulas only when we talk about time, speed and distance. So let's start with one question. There are two types of questions which are asked in this speed, time and distance. One is based on trains, and another one is, it's also part of time, speed and distance, that is boat and streams. In this video we will study some basics of how to solve questions based on a train in normal way. Let's start with that. Let's move to our first question, that is a train is 175 meter long. If it takes 30 seconds to cross a tree by the railway line side, what is the speed of train in kilometer per hour? So in this question we have to find the speed of the train. It is given, length of the train is given 175 meter and 30 seconds is given. No distance is given. So in this case, when it is not, any distance is not given and one reference point is given, just take an example. I will give you example. There is one tree is there according to this question only. This is the tree. This is our train. It is 175 meter long. So according to question, it is asking that this train will cross this tree in 30 seconds. So at what speed this train will cross? So let's proceed with our question. As we are very clear with the picturize that we have to find the speed of the train. In this case, this distance is not given. So distance will be nothing but the length of the train. So what formula I have given you, that is nothing but speed is equal to distance by time. So according to this, what will be this? 175 divided by 30. Let's cut it. 35 by 6. 35 by 6 meter per second. But the question is asked in kilometer per hour. So we have to convert 35 by 6 into kilometer per hour. That is nothing but 18 by 5. Now some students will ask why to convert in kilometer per hour is 18 by 5. To make it simple, let's discuss why we are taking 18 by 5 only. See, in 1 kilometer there are 1000 meter, and 1 in 1 hour is equal to 3600 second. So when we will convert this 35 by 6, see here 35 divided by, because we are making a small quantity, that is meter per second into kilometer per hour. So what will be 35 divided by 1000 divided by what is a 6 divided by 3600. So when we simplify it, it will be like 35 by 6 into 3600 into 1000. When we will divide these two especially, it will nothing but 18 by 5. So directly we can write, whenever we have to convert meter per second into kilometer per hour, we will directly multiply that by 18 by 5. So our answer will be 35 into 18 divided by 6 into 5. When you solve this, you will get the answer. Now one more I will tell you what we will do when we have to convert. I will rub here only. Kilometer per hour into meter per second. It is very simple. Before only, for converting this, that is meter per second to kilometer per hour, we are doing 18 by 5. Now for kilometer per hour, just reverse it, 5 by 18. Isn't it simple? Just now we are finding when the tree is stationary and our train is crossing. Now just move to our next question. So this is our next question. That is, a train 900 meter long is running at the speed of 75 km per hour. If it crosses a tunnel in 1 minute, then what is the length of the tunnel in meter? So in this case, they have not given the distance and everything, relative distance especially, and they have given the speed and the length of the tunnel, and they are giving the timing as 1 meter crossing 1 minute at which it crossed the tunnel, time taken to cross the tunnel. So in all these cases, when the distance is not given and a train is crossing either tunnel, bridge, dam or river, in all these cases our distance will be nothing but length of the train plus length of the tunnel. In our question they have asked the length of the tunnel, so I am taking as tunnel, or it can be anything, length of the bridge, dam or river. So in this question, now let's focus on this question. They have already given speed and time, but distance is unknown. So what we will do, simple formula, speed is equal to distance upon time. But what I have told you, the distance will be nothing but length of the train plus length of the tunnel, that is unknown, I am taking as x. What is the time? Time is 1 minute, so I will be taking in second, it will be easy to convert. So 60. Now our, see, the speed is given in kilometer per hour. We will convert this into meter per second. So solve for x now. Sorry, it will be 5 by 18 because we are converting higher into lower. Is equal to 900 plus x. Now solve for this. When we will solve, we will get as 1300 is equal to 900 plus x. So what will be our x? X is nothing but 1300 minus 900 is equal to 400. This 400 will be the nothing but our length of the tunnel. Isn't it easy? Just what we have done in this question, we have taken start with a simple formula, distance upon time. Then what is the distance? I have told you, whenever any train will cross either tunnel, river dam, bridge or platform, the distance will be, distance is equal to length of the train plus length of tunnel or platform, etc. After this, what we have done, just we have put the distance, we have converted this into meter per second. Everything will be, this will be the hour. Just start with one question I would like to give before proceeding to our next video. That is, if a train with a speed of 60 km per hour crosses a pole in 30 seconds, then the length of the train is question mark. This is just similar question as where what I have explained in the first question. They have given the speed, already given when it crosses, how much time it will take to cross the pole. You have to find the length of the train. So in these two questions we have seen that only one train is crossing either platform or bridge. But in our next part of video, next part of time, distance and time, we will see how two trains will cross each other and the time taken by them, or speed of the train or length of the train. So until then, just solve this question. If you find the answer, comment down in our video, or you can contact us with www.carrierwaves.in. Till then, stay safe. Thank you.